In this video, I am going to walk you through how to complete the greatest of all time essay pre-writing worksheet. In order to make this easier, I am going to show you a couple of just tips to help you navigate working between this tab and having another tab open. So if your screen looks like mine in that the entire screen is filled with your browser window, you're going to go to the upper right-hand corner and you'll see this is how you would minimize this window. This is how you would close this window. In between, you have these two squares and this is called Restore Down. What I want you to do is click on Restore Down. So now you can see I've minimized, made this window just a little bit smaller so that I can navigate a little bit easier and do the work that I need to do. You're going to want to make sure that you have a couple of tabs open here just to make your life a little bit easier for this next step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this tab into this space. All I do is click and hold on the tab and I drag it off to the side. So now I have two different windows to work in. If I want to, I can just put my cursor over the line of each window and I can make them just a little bit smaller each so I can still see everything I need to see, but now I'm working side to side. I prefer to have my typing on the left side and my research work spot on the right side, but you certainly, to reverse it, you would just hold and drag, and notice how that opened up. All I need to do is restore down, and that puts it on the side. So I'm just going to move these back to where I want them to make my workflow work for me. Okay, so as I'm looking through the assignment, who do you think is the absolute greatest of all time? Research someone you feel is the GOAT in their area of expertise like sports, music, design, etc. You are looking for information about their life, their stats to support why they are the GOAT, and even who is considered their rivals. You're going to use the charts in this document to take notes and cite your sources. Remember, all work is independent and all information must come from sources other than your own brain, even if you're a super fan of your GOAT. So you know this person inside and out. That's awesome. However, we want researched information. So the information in these charts is noted as lists only. You're going to type the information in the tables. What we're not going to do is copy and paste from the places that we're researching. For our website documentation, you're going to highlight, copy, and paste the entire URL. So you find the URL in this spot right here on your web pages. And you want to make sure that you keep the hyperlinks. Okay, it'll be easy for me to then click on the link and go to verify that you did not plagiarize. The sites must be school appropriate. I am going to let you use Wikipedia for this assignment. Normally with research, we look for more scholarly sites that you can just easily go to and not have to worry about bias or the validity of the information, but for our purposes with this assignment, I am going to let you go to Wikipedia. However, what you can't do is go to someone's personal blog or into the forums of different websites, because people's comments, people's opinions, that's not what we're looking for here. We are looking for data and statistics. You must find the information from at least two different sites. In other words, you cannot just get everything from one source. Okay, you can't just go to Wikipedia and find everything that you need. You need to find information from different places. The URL format, when you have to put it into one of your charts, should look like this. Notice it is the complete URL. It's not just the main domain. So you're going to use the entire thing. It's easy to highlight, copy, and paste, not just the basics. Okay. So for my work that I'm doing, I am going to research Barry Manilow because I think Barry Manilow is the greatest of all time. So on my document, what I'm going to do is right here where it says person, I am going to type Barry Manilow. And his area of expertise is music. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can change this to a different color so that it's distinct from the information in the actual document, but you don't have to. Okay. So now I'm looking for biographical information. And so what I'm looking for with biographical information is his full name, date of birth, place of birth, anything connected to family, and when and where they started their career. So this is biographical information. I suggest that you do go to biography.com just to give you a look at a different kind of website. So I'm going to click on a new tab and I am going to biography.com. I'm going to hit enter. And in the search bar, I am going to search for, and as you can see, I've already done this a couple of times, Barry Manilow. And I hit enter. And here is Barry's smiling face right here. Okay. As I'm doing this, I recognize place of birth, date of death, if applicable. There we go. Okay, so I know that, just quick facts right here. Barry Manilow, he is a singer-songwriter. He was born June 17th, 1943. So I know I can get information from here, so I'm going to go up to my URL. I am going to highlight the whole thing, and I can right-click, copy. I'm coming back over here to my document. In order to type in this document, I need to click on it to make it active, and I am going to Control V, paste my first URL right here, and you'll notice it already made it a hyperlink, which I need to have. So now coming back to my research window, I know that he was born June 17th, 1943. So I'm coming back to my main document, and Barry Manilow, his date of birth, June 17, 1943. You notice I'm not highlighting and copying and pasting the information in here. I don't want to do that. Just need to take the time to type it in. All right, Brooklyn, New York is where he was born. And oh, I see here he was originally Barry Allen Pincus. So up here where it says Barry Manilow, I can put in parentheses Barry Allen Pincus because that's his actual real name. Okay. When now I need to, because I don't have a lot of information in here, I need to look for family information and when and where they started their career. I do know that he attended Juilliard, attended the Juilliard School. And now I'm just going to read through and see what I know. Big break. All right. Career started after working with Bette Midler in the 1970s, not 1070s, 1970s. Okay, so I have that information. I still haven't found anything about family, parents, and siblings, but I'm going to see if there's anything else in here. There's some more of his music stuff. And oh, here we go. Here's a section on early life. And let's see, musical director. Musical director for CBS in 1967. And highlights, this is still, this is in New York City. In New York City. I keep looking through here. Personal life. Okay. He is married to Gary Keefe. So I know that. I don't know anything else from this article. So I've found some biographical information here. I have something for every single thing, and it's done as a list. I didn't copy paste, I just typed everything. Okay, so now I'm going to go to accomplishments and statistics. And I could go back into the biography link and find some things, but I remember I need to have 2 or more sources. So I'm just going to, because I'm allowed to, I'm going to go to Wikipedia and I will just type in my search Wikipedia Barry Manilow, and it's the first thing that pops up. So I can go into Barry Manilow's Wikipedia page and see what other information I can find. So I'm looking for accomplishments and statistics. So let's see. 46 top 40 singles. 46 top 40 singles. And because I'm taking information from this page, I am going to go to the top and I'm going to control copy my entire URL and I am going to paste it in here because I'm getting information. And I kind of like this. I want this to be bulleted. So I'm going to just do a dash for right now. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to read some more about Barry Manilow and see what else we can learn. And let's see. It says multi-platinum albums, but I want some more information. Oh, look. Manilow was born the son of Edna Manilow and Harold Pincus. Son of Edna Manilow and Harold Pincus. Now notice I took this information from a new site, so I'm going to make sure that this hyperlink is also up here. So this is where I've gotten my information from. Okay. There's some more career things here. He was a jingle writer in the 1960s. So, commercial jingle writer in the 1960s. And we go 1970s. I'm going to go back up to the top to see, and here for Wikipedia, it will tell me awards. So these are awards that he's received. So he's received Emmys. Received an Emmy for his variety show. That should be an Emmy, not and. For his variety show, the Barry Manilow Special. And they've got it italicized, so I'm going to italicize it. And I'm just going to do one more here because of time for the video, but I think you understand how this piece works. He's won 1, 2, 3 American Music Awards. And so I have some information here about his accomplishments and statistics. I took them all from this one Wikipedia page, and I was able to find a lot of information here. So now what I need to do is I need to look for, I just want to raise that up a little bit. So all I'm doing here is highlighting the blank spaces and deleting them. That way I have as much of my table as possible on one line. Now I need to find who are rivals and people that the goat is compared to. So again, the power of Google right here. I'm looking for rivals of Barry Manilow. And I can look through here, Barry Manilow, Copacabana, Best of Rivals, biography. Okay, nothing jumps out without really, so let's do Barry Manilow rivals. As I'm just scrolling through here, you'll notice it says rivals and recruiting are bold. So I'm just looking for this word rivals as I go through and seeing what jumps out. And here, his rivals sold out concert. That looks like it could be a good choice. So Pantograph.com. This looks like a newspaper article to me, so that's promising in terms of just the format of what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to take a quick look through and see if I can find anything about a rival. Doesn't forget you've done a good turn. Manilow, Donna, solo career. 6-foot New Yorker, feathered hair. Suddenly Elton John, the era's reigning male pop star, had some stiff competition. Okay, so Elton John is considered a rival or competition for Barry Manilow. So what I can do here is, again, Control Copy, right click, copy, and I'm coming back over here to my document, and here is my URL, and Elton John is a competitor. And so now I have just really quickly some information. Now I don't know, because this article is all about Barry Manilow, so it really doesn't give me any information about Elton John, because I need who is your person compared to, what are their accomplishments and statistics. I need something like this now for Elton John. So I'll just go back to Wikipedia, and I am going to do a search here for Elton John, and I'm going to look for similar kinds of pieces of information. So I'm going to scroll through and see if maybe, just maybe, here we go. I don't need really career stuff. Not necessarily personal life, honors and awards. So I'm going to go into honors and awards. And here I can start to fill in some of this data for the awards that he has received. So Academy Award for Lion King songs. He's earned Brit Awards, Golden Globe Awards. And so I have some statistics and some accomplishment information for both of my people, my person who I say is the GOAT, Barry Manilow, and the person who is competition. Now, one thing I have to remember to do, because I took information from this page, is I need to get the URL. So again, right click, copy over here on my document, right click, paste, and now I have it there. And I can find other information too to fill in both of these pieces to make sure that they are complete lists. But remember, really important, I just listed information. I did not copy and paste complete sentences from anywhere. And so this is what you need to accomplish for this particular assignment. So again, you are looking for, you have a person, what is their expertise? You have some biographical information. Here's where I got my information from, and I just typed it in. Same thing, where I got my information, I just typed it in, and I'll add more to this. And same with the rivals. Just going to add the information here, and I'm typing. And by doing that side-by-side work, it just makes life easier for you to research over here, type in over here. When you have this document done, all you need to do is submit it to the assignment in Schoology. If you have any questions, feel free to email or make sure you come in for office hours or ask questions.